Holy crap. Alright. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay. We're actually doing this now. So that's awesome. And we're live. So we're just chessing. We're just chessing. Oh my gosh. We're just chessing. We are chessing. Okay, honestly, I have never streamed before. So, this is just low-key exciting. You know? It's very exciting. Okay. So. Okay, cool. Alright, so I don't have that much time, but I just thought, you know, while I'm recording, I should also just, go live, because why not? You know, it doesn't matter. So, here's the thing. I suck at playing chess. I am terrible. But I'm gonna try and play chess anyways. I'll get that done. Okay. We're gonna follow up with the legendary King's Indian Defense. Oh my gosh, this guy knows. I mean, this guy's technically my level. I was close to 800, and then I just started flopping. He's probably gonna go there. I could be more entertaining today, but honestly, I just want to have a chill chess. Whoa. Oh, so he just hung a pawn. He actually hung the pawn original. Oh no, he just hung the pawn there. Okay, cool. So unless that was brilliant for some reason, now I have my diagonal on this, and I just want a pawn. So if he pushes one of these, I might honestly just take the horse. Now he can do that and win a pawn as well, which honestly I just didn't think about. And then he actually wins my queen. Now you see here, he didn't have a brilliant move. I just blundered everything. See, guys, don't listen to me. I shouldn't really have resigned there, but like, look, oh my god, I feel so stupid. What was that? I just played really dumb. Like, literally. And then I took thinking, yeah. I'm not, you know what? That didn't count. That was a warm-up. I wasn't even ready. I wasn't even ready. Wasn't even ready. Oh crap, do I have a second tab open? I do, that's gonna get annoying. Let's do the same thing. Honestly, we're pre-moving. We're pre-moving. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. It's not, I mean, it's not the best opening. Like, grandmasters don't use it. They won't. But I do, because I'm not a grandmaster. Maybe I can actually show you guys some of my decent skill now. Honestly, I could have music playing for... Well, I can't actually because copyright issues. Ooh. Pawn goes there. can be annoying. But I'm going to ignore it. Which he's probably just going to push. Well, maybe not. Can maybe get bishops out. No, he is going to push. Okay. I don't know about here. Here doesn't look that good. Here looks kind of nice, though. No, it doesn't. Because then... you know what? We're just going to try some things out. We're just going to try some things out. He's probably going to push pawn. Or maybe not do any of those. Oh, he is going to push pawn. Okay, now this is not the best. Especially since I'm enabling him to give me a check. But I'd rather this be open than that side. And then I can take with the rook. And then the rook's out, you know. There's a few things I have to do to get things to work. I'm thinking like a grandmaster. I'm thinking like a grandmaster. Okay. I got my horse. Honestly, I really just don't want this here. And if I take that, I can at least get some things going. So let's do it. If he takes... We'll do this. Yeah, and then... He could have taken with the bishop, which might have been better. But... Hey. Now if I do this... He takes, I take. If he takes my, I take. But let's do it. Probably should put more thought into it. But honestly, if you haven't been able to tell yet, don't really care. Okay. A little scary at first, but technically I can just move out of the way, which I would have done anyways. Unless he has a next... He has nothing after that. I don't think. Oh, he can do that. But then I can do this. Reveal my bishop. He takes, I take with queen. Or rook. I'm okay with that. Let's do it. And if he just ignores it. Okay, yeah, he takes. If I take with rook. I don't really see a reason to take or not to take. Plus, I want my... Wow. He knew what he wanted to do. Okay. I'm eyeing up this pawn because it is a free pawn. Same with this. I'm actually threatening two things right now. And I will do this then. Oh, I will not. No, I will. I will. I'm winning by a pawn. My position's not the best, though. I think I might actually push this, because then he takes that, and then I take with rook, and then this is still defended by the rook, and then queen can't come down and take. I don't know if there's something bigger I should be focused on, which there probably is. Again, I am not a very good player. I don't hate that move. I get it. Then again, he also does have stuff like this, which you could play. I kind of want my bishop to get into the field. If I sacrifice this pawn, I need his horse to move, though. He did just also hang this pawn regularly, though. So I think I'll take it. I didn't even just I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. Fuck. But, no. Oh, I do have a check. And then he can go there. I think that's what he knew he was going to do. I don't know where to move. I'm going to go here. Because then he might... But then he moves his rook, and I actually don't want that. I like this spot. Well, do I like this spot? Can he trap it? I don't know. We're gonna do it. I'm not running that long time, but he did stop me from doing this. I will say. He can. I mean, he can just take this now. Okay, then it's not trapping it, but he can just take it. So bad, 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 bad. All very bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. This is the only move. And then that was scary at first, or this was scary at first, but no, we got that. Not playing the best. This is probably gonna be one of my games where I just like you play as 100, which is fine. I've played 1,400 games. I actually had a game today where I played a brilliant, which might sound really nerd. I had a brilliant in my game. I must be 2,000 ELO. But I mean, it was pretty good. I haven't had a brilliant to win the game, but okay, he took it. I'm just gonna. Well, okay, now that the rook's there, this actually works out really well. I can do this now. Because if he... Yeah, this works. Because he might think, oh, he's trying to win the pawn, blah, 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 or something like that. Because, oh, no, horse, well, yeah. He can do that. But now, well, first of all, I can just take the rook straight on. Which I should probably do. However, now... I actually cannot skewer the queen, as a matter of fact, because then horse will just take. So I'll just take his rook. Either way, I'm winning. So I'm very happy. If he moves his horse, and this is still set up, then I skewer the queen, and he can't move the queen away because he's in the front of the king, and he can't. And he has to take it. That's the next best move. And then yeah, that was good because now. I lose something either way. Oh, no, I don't. I have this. Let's go! I thought I was going to lose a bishop there, but I actually just had to think about it for a second. I'm actually really happy. This game started out really bad. Okay, it's back to being bad. Wait, no, it's not. I can just take this. Which I should do, right? Yeah. I'll take the trade, and plus he has to check, and... Whoa, that's a check. That's scary. Obviously, I'm not... Well... I'll do a queen trade with this guy, plus my queen gets into battle. I don't think he'll take it. He shouldn't take it. But who knows? We'll pre-move it in case he does. Save ourselves a second of thinking. He won't take this, though. I don't believe he will. If he does, I think we're sitting pretty. Whoa! He took it! Wow, I'm very happy with that. Also, I'm noticing now, I could set up a checkmate where I go here, and then, okay, well, he's already ahead. He's already ahead of me. But, so I can't checkmate him anymore. I mean, I could do the same thing over here. Actually, I cannot, really. I think I'm going to go here just to threaten that pawn. I want to start playing a little quicker because I just don't have to make bad moves, just relatively decent moves. I shouldn't run out of time. This is it's in the end game. And I'm not nearly close to being out of time. Unless, you know, I do the exact same thing I said I didn't want to do and just start blundering because I wasn't paying attention to it being a reveal. Either way, I was actually losing a rook that way because otherwise, you know, one way or the other, you'd take something. I'm so sad. I'll give a check. I'm still technically winning, but I mean, how much can you be winning when it's a rook endgame, you know? Alright, very sad about that one. I might have cost myself the game there. If I lose, that's why. It's because of that move. I'm going to get my king up now. I have the rook as well. If he checks, which he won't do. I don't know if that's a bad move. I'm thinking because of the pawns, and he can't really go get them, and like everything. Okay, he can't take that pawn. If he pushes this next turn, I can technically take. He's probably going back there. I don't know what to do here. You know, pawn games are not my thing. So we've got the same thing going on. And I think this is better for me. I believe. Now I think this is winning because he has to move the rook. And then I take the pawn. And I catch up to the pawn. Even if I don't, there's the rook. That's a good counterplay move. That's actually his best counterplay move. So I'm just going to eat this. And then he just takes that maybe. And then he takes... I don't know if there's a better way to do this, which there probably was. No, I can just protect this pawn too, actually, now that he gave me that opportunity. He's going to have to lose this rook here, so I don't get a queen, I believe. And then I can still... Now, I don't think I'm bad enough. I should be able to win a game with a rook. Just a rook and a king. But you never know. No, I'm just going to keep pushing this one. I don't know what his plan is. Maybe get the rook behind it, and then take it. Oh, shoot. Okay, I can push this, but then I have to move my king, because then he can skewer me. Which is very bad. And then he wins the pawn, on top of all that. He's going to go there. Which is a very good move, or very nice move. He goes there. Well, actually, he can't. Never mind. What am I thinking? He might have been thinking that exact same thing, and I was realizing he can't. Because he goes there, and I was thinking he goes here, skewer, go there, take the thing. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. But he can't because he can't move his king because of the... Well, he can, but it takes another step, and by that time I'll have promoted, and it's just over. It says I'm playing pretty decent. Let's see how I played that game. Wow! 1,200. I'll take it. Alright. It was in my favor for most of the game, I'd say. There was a time I blundered, apparently. Probably with the whole rook thing back here. I was still winning, though. Let's see it. So, pawns. Opening. I won't take too long on this. Really bad opening by me. I should be looking at the best moves for this. Okay, go there. I was thinking about that, but I didn't do it. Whoa. Oh, super offensive. Instead of take, you just develop... Oh, yeah, that's right. Quote Levy Rosman, I think. I shouldn't say quote Levy Rosman, it's a think, but I think if he said there's if there's pressure between two pieces, you gotta let it be if it isn't causing anything. Yes, I watched Levy Rosman. Okay, then it was... What? This was the blunder. Okay, well that just showed a lot. But instead, I think he missed something. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a equilibrium tempo by threatening... I don't know. I think this was obviously a really good move that he did, but I don't think he understood what he had to do afterwards. And I clearly didn't either, but I thought it made sense to me. Takes all this. I played really better, a lot better here. This is just really good playing. Now, honestly, he planned that whole thing out. I know he did. He knew, because then he would be able to fork. Maybe he didn't, but it worked out really well for him, and he played it really quickly. But I was able to save it. And then I played... Wait, what? Wait, what? Why can't he take it? He could take it with this. What? Oh. So then, oh my gosh. Huh? Yeah. And then he blocks with this, and then I checkmate him. Or he can't, wait. Oh yeah, no, that's it. Wow! That's crazy. I would have never even thought of that. He takes, and then it's, wow! Gotta watch the pins, I guess. That's what I learned. This was good. This was very good. It liked this. It liked all of this. That wasn't good. I could have won a queen? Because then I check. Then I check. Obviously, he doesn't want me to skewer him. So he blocks. He takes... What just happened? He wouldn't take my rook. He has to give up the queen, right? Well, okay, listen, I'm missing something, but I feel like if he's in this position, he's just gonna have to lose it. Because then he should just run away somewhere else, lose the horse, and not just be like, okay, and then just get blah. But instead, you're supposed to take high-level stuff. High-level, I mean, it's maybe not, I'm just missing. Anyways, what really happened, queen trade, really good move on me. I will see if I missed a mate. And then this was it. This was when I gave up the rook. Is there a way I could have? Oh, wait, there's a way to get out of it? There's a way to get out of it? Hold on. What? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, if he revealed, I could have just taken it first. Shame on me for not paying attention. It's alright, because you know what? We focused even more after that. And we just had the better game. And he just didn't like... Yeah, I don't know. This was just going to work out for me. Alright, cool. Very, very nice. Very good. I don't expect to get any elo today. It says pushing 1,000 elo. And that's my overall goal. But, like, I really don't expect... to get that anytime soon. People are playing really quick today. Well, I say that and he starts playing slower. This is kind of like, there's other ways you should play this in certain times, and sometimes I play it better, but I usually just play this the same, typically. Like, I just like this opening. It's not the best, but I like it. Yeah, it's just me. I think I'm gonna take that, honestly. I believe it was Frank Sinatra who said, whoever controls the pawn breaks controls the game. He definitely said that. I will say only issue with this is after he takes and I take back, if he moves his horse later, well, not there, obviously, but, like, I don't know, just later, also not there, queen. Just somewhere. He'll have a diagonal on this pawn, which isn't super protected, plus that's on that, and that, or that. It's, like, just not good. I don't think I'm going to take. Again, Love Your Osman takes. I take. He can't take. I'm fine with this. He does have... I have a second thing. I have 5 things on it. I'm going to get my rook out. Put some pressure. Even more pressure on this pawn. Like, literally, the defense is crazy. Now, we're going to take... Now, if we take with this, he might take with that. Take with this. Like, how should we go about this? Do I want to reveal them? Like... You know, we're not going to. I don't want to reveal the pawns. I don't. Now, this might have been bad. I should have just taken with this, maybe. Maybe my bishop is better than his bishop, you know? Also, there's that. But then again, he did just give me that, and he also just gave me this, which isn't that crazy. But, you know, obviously, yeah, that's next. And now I can go back here anyways. And if he takes it, I'll take. And I don't know if that's a good idea. Exactly. I don't know if that's really what you want to do here. But it's what I'm going to do. And then if whatever the game review says, we'll know I'm wrong. I'll know I'm wrong. Okay. That's definitely scary. Very, very scary. Also, these guys are eyeing each other up. But honestly, I'm going to let it be. Because if he takes it, I take it. And then I have the whole file to myself. It's terrifying, yes. But, I don't know. It's just how you get the file. You can't go in that file, typically. I mean, in this case, you could because he takes... I mean, then if he had his rook over here, he could do it because it's backed up by my queen. But then I have another one. Like, there's just so many things. That pawn is hanging. And I don't... Well, I could protect it by moving it, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because obviously if I go rook here, my rook's just hanging. Rook here, rook's hanging. I'm not trying to give lessons, by the way. I just like explaining things, even though I should not be the one explaining. Plan on streaming till 8. It's probably about one more game after this. Horse to, or I should say, knight to d4. I want to start getting better notation as well. I'm gonna do a old oh, I wish his rook was still there because then I could just. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because of this, but I get to advance. Well, do I want to advance it? There's like so many questions. Well, if I reveal it, he's just gonna take my hanging pawn, and things just get worse for me. So I think instead I'm gonna block him from doing that. Maybe there's a better way to do that, but you know, it's fine. And then horse... I'm not liking all my move choices. Not that they're that bad, and not that I hate this position. It's really not... Uh-oh, did I... What am I doing? On this case, that seems like the most sense. Oh, and that seems like the most sense. Now we can do it now. Is there any safe squares? Okay, there's one. Jeez, that's terrifying. I am eyeing up everything, though. I think I might win something back here. Maybe. It's not confirmed. But, like, if he goes there to protect it, I take it. If I just get the horse back, it'll be definitely way better. And plus, I actually love that, because then I am eyeing up that pawn. You know? Oh, but he won't do that, of course. He doesn't want to lose his rook for that. Bad play on my part, but then he kind of let me get back to it, I think. Or maybe there's something. He could... He wouldn't do that. Or he could just... Oh! Okay, well, obviously this is better. Otherwise I lose my queen. That sucks, of course. Do I have any counterplay? Oh, that was such a good move. Can I trap? Ah, well done. Well done, Mr. Chess GLZR. Like, it's just over. And my opportunity to try and get stuff, I just lost more and more. Oh, so sad. You can't win them all. And that's check. And blocking with check doesn't even do anything. And then it's just over. I should probably just resign here. He can't take, actually. I did realize that he can't take. But, despite that, still. I mean, if I win a rook somehow, I could still be in the game somehow. That's a good move. I like that move. I do not want to trade queens. I don't have any checks. That's the issue with having my king so open. can't take. Don't want to go there. Oh yeah, now he's just gonna win my horsey. Can I put a threat on? We could trade queens. That's such a stupid idea. But I'm about it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I mean, technically I should just lose the horse here, right? But if I do this, I keep the horse. And then I lose more because I have 1 rook and a bishop, and he has 2 rooks and a bishop. Okay. Oh, is he gonna... He can't go there. He can't go there. But he can eventually do that. And then he can do stuff like this and this. Which is just a whole other world of no. I want to take this pawn because it continues to protect, and also I start attacking his king, but like I need to be here. If he goes here, like if he goes no, he can't do that. This is so bad. I mean, this game is basically over. But like, he's got... Oh, he could just go all the way over. What am I thinking? Of course he could just take that. Oh my gosh. Bad game. Probably really, really, really bad. Like 100. Because it was really bad. If I even get the review. I don't know why I thought that. I don't think I'm going to get to see it. Oh, maybe I will. Never mind. 900! That's impressive, actually, for how horrible that game was. I think it's only because he played so well also. Now, here, it was in my favor, and I was playing this decent. Slowly came back to him. I thought I was playing this pretty decent. I definitely am losing. Now this is it. That was such... That was bad? Wow, let him take the queen. Because it doesn't let him like get into my... Crazy. And then he just... And I don't know. He had mate in 6. He had something going on. I mean, like, eventually... Yeah, like, this is... Like, was his bishop eyeing up my guy that whole time? Wow, his bishop was on that the whole time. Oh, wow, he revealed it. That's crazy. Yeah, that game was just... I would have resigned if I realized that. Alright, we'll do one more. And that's wraps. Oh my gosh. Let's do it one more time. King's Indian attack. It's attack now because it's not on the black pieces. We have a win today. We got a win today. I also got a brilliant move outside of recording. So I'm very happy with today. You know? He's actually playing the same. He's actually doing the King's Indian attack basically with the with the pawns, which is fair. Now I'm playing this opening quickly. He doesn't have anything on it right now, so don't need to get the rook out yet. I don't exactly want to take, of course. Is there any better developing moves? Probably is, actually. But I'm going to check that out in the game review for sure. Definitely. Chess is such a good game, though. Winning or losing, so good. I'm the fattest nerd for this. But, oh my god. Okay, he blocked that off. Of course, he still has the pawn and that. But, like, taking it opens up options. And I like those options. Call me crazy. But now, if he takes with this, or even with this, I can take this now. Which isn't crazy, but it's something. And there's this. Technically, I still can't do that because I've got nothing else. with it, but it's there. Actually, now I can do it because the rook's there. Now I can't do it again. Should I retreat? Nothing over here I should get into, of course. Don't want to be that. We'll go here, because then we can set up battery in the future, maybe. I did block out my queen a little, but... Okay, if we do this, blah, blah, reveals his queen, but we have all this. Blah, blah, blop, blop. Don't like that, though. Don't think I'm going to do that. But then I have... Oh, I can't take it now, though. I might just move my horse, honestly. Get my horse out here, reveal this bishop. And then if he even does anything like this, I can just take his then. Which is really funny. Which actually I might do, just because, I don't know. I feel like his bishop's a little better here. And a better bishop for a worse bishop is a trade I'll take any day. And also I'm in there a little. His queen's still undeveloped as well. And then I just feel like at that point, things are just falling apart. He is pushing, which is... I'm going to push this, because then if he starts pushing things here, I can go there. And then, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, double isolated pawns isn't the best. But there's probably something better again. Maybe even retreating might be better. But we're not doing that. And obviously, since that's what I want to do, pre-move it if he does it. This is so fun. This is so much fun. And yes, I am a platinum member. I tried out the free trial, and it hasn't gone away yet, even though I have run out of time, which is very funny. But whatever. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, he said no. And yeah, he said no. Oh. Well, okay, if I take the horse and he takes with the queen, I win his horse. But if I take and he takes with his horse... But then again, my bishop's opened up. I'm doing it. Please take with the queen. Please go. Well, my piece is the most aggressive. This makes sense. Yabba dabba doo. And then I eat it. That'd be so cool. But then again, you don't want to get good at chess. Okay, he didn't see it. He didn't do it. So good on him. Very good on him. Again with this is the same thing. Do I want to trade queens? If I do this, he takes. I take. And again, it's the same issue with that. If I reveal the rook, and I take. I don't like any of this right now, really. I don't. I'm not pleased by it. I'm just not. Oh, I can do that, though. I like that. Very good. Go for his queen. Should have thought about that a while ago. It's alright. I'm a little lower on time from him. But again, 6 minutes and 39 seconds is awesome. And I should be using more, maybe even. But, wait. If I do this, and then I do the thing, then I can... I like that. I'm gonna do it. Because now, with the whole reveal of queen, now it's revealing his queen, but I have a rook with it. This was the point of me earlier taking that, and then instead of sending it back to home, lofting it. Well, it wasn't really loft, because I was actually just taking earlier. Obviously, I can't let him do that, because I... Well... I take, he takes. And then I do this. He take. Obviously, you wouldn't do that. Blah, blah, blah. Risky, but we'll do it. He takes with the rook. Then I do it. I execute my plan to see if it's any good. I love this. 10 Hag 11 from United Kingdom. No, wait. Hold on. United Kingdom. But it's like red. Is it like Bermuda, bro? Can I like see? Oh! It's Bermuda. United Kingdom was kind of sad because that's not the United Kingdom. It would be the whole flag, but like, I've never actually like remember that flag. I don't know. He's thinking here. Maybe I blundered. Maybe he's just trying to figure out what he wants to do here. And the whole thing with this is now he can't even do that because first of all, queen, and second of all, there's nothing that he can't, if he takes, which he can, obviously loses queen, but now there's no more threat back on my rook. And my king is still protected. He's been happy in secret there the whole time. And now my bishop finally has, now my bishops are like daggers. I mean, this isn't, I wish it was this way on the king. It's more powerful, but, you know, like, it's still so good. And this is very nice. I mean, of course, he just retreats, and there's not that much more to it. It's just an attack on the queen that doesn't do much, I guess. But, I don't know. I feel like it's... I don't know. I like it. Okay, now here, he can't take the pawn. But then eventually he could be able to, and I was gonna go there. Well, I could... No. Whoa, not gonna go there. Anyways. I could go... Oh, wait. He just hung that. Yeah, I think I'll take that. I think I'll take that. I think I'll take the thing you hung. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then he takes that, which makes sense. Now this is a little worse, I will say, for the fact that he has things on, a bunch of things on my pawn now. I can do this, though. Get rid of it, and I take it with the rook. I like that. If he takes, only thing he can take it with is the bishop. I take with rook. We'll pre-move that. I think this is a very good game. I mean, it's not over, but I think I'm playing this pretty decently well. The games I feel I play really well end up being really bad, apparently, though. Because we think things super good, but then we miss other things that make a little more sense when you put more thought into it. But until you reach that level, you don't think of those things. You just think of the best things at your time. He did it. It puts the thread off of it. Oh, shoot, it doesn't. That's a blunder. That's my first big old blunder right there. I wasn't paying attention to that. It's not crazy. It's just a pawn. For this level, it's not that bad. But the point is now that my rook was here, it protected him from taking the pawn, because if he takes, I take. He can't, obviously, he just lose material. But now he could just take it. Obviously, if I take, he takes. It's technically a trade. But I'm up. He won't do it, and he doesn't do it anyways. Which I should probably just... Now I can just do this. Which I will. It's not that good. It really is not. I'm just putting stuff on the king. But at the same time, I kind of like it. I don't know. Also, what am I doing? I could have just done this and forked the rooks. Hello? Please don't move the rooks. Please don't move the rooks. Please don't move. Don't threaten anything, and don't move the rooks. So I can do this. And then win one of your... Well, he could go here. No, he can't. He could move... I don't think there's any way he can move one and protect the other. I don't think there is. But I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully I can do that next turn. Either way, I'm up 3 right now. And I'm liking my position. Okay, he does that. I'll do it, right? And if he tries to put his queen here, I'm gonna do it first. But if he decides to put his queen, like, okay, there's nothing here, right? Okay, if he decides to put his queen here to threaten my rook, he doesn't work because then when I take one of his bishop or one of his rooks, it reveals the queen again. It discovers the queen. I don't know what you would say. It would say usually you say discover check for things, but there's no check. It's just like revealing the queen being there. He shouldn't move his queen at all, though, at least from this file. Otherwise, he loses his rook and gets nothing. So, like, right there is his best spot. I'm very happy with this, though. I'm very happy. Queen trade? Of course I'll queen trade. Because then he's thinking maybe that I take that. Well, first of all, maybe he didn't mean to do that. Because it's not exactly a queen trade. But if he does that, he's thinking he's going to get out of the scary thing and only lose by a bishop. Maybe he didn't mean to do that. Maybe he was thinking he was, like, going to start threatening things. But, like, if he goes here, we trade. Like, a turn ago, I'm still just winning more. And then I'm winning even more, apparently. I mean, at first, I actually didn't realize it could have just been a blunder. But it ended up not being one. But if he takes, I just take his rook. And then I'm up one rook, I should say. But that's so much. Let's review it, and then I'm ending stream, and I'm happy. Give me a 1500, 90.5. That's my best for a full game. For a full game, might be my best. I've had a 95.5, but it was also a game where they just weren't playing the best, and I just knew what to do. This is beautiful. This is nice. I'm very happy with this. I am very happy with this. In a way, you can say we made 1,000 ELA. All book moves. Again, these are all book moves, but sometimes they don't like them. If it's like not according to what we're actually doing. In this case, again, it's just book moves. And that was best move, taking there. I like that. I like that. Wow. Wow. So I knew this. This is all, wow, getting out the, see, I even learned that from before. I'm like just, like literally the last game, so throw back to it. I saw this move happen being the best one. I did it. Wow. Wow. That wasn't the best. What was the best? I mean, I shouldn't be that nitpicky when I'm that close. Okay, that makes sense. But like, this is my first actually bad move. I should have taken that? How is that not an equal trade? I don't understand that as much. Was that good? That was good. That was bad. Oh, that makes sense. Winning tempo is important. I should have done that. Was that just because... Okay, it's because I missed an opportunity. Alright. That's okay. That was best. Yes! This was it. This was the plan! And the plan worked! And then I saw that. I got that. That was fine. I actually want to know what was better there. Oh, it just wants... Wait, this wins material? Okay, they're showing it things simplifying. I don't understand that. I mean, it makes sense, but no. So this does offer an exchange of pieces at an equal value. And this was a good move. It was the best move. But, like, I don't know what this was. And then we just... Wow. What a game right there. What a game right there. I'm very happy with this, guys. I don't think you understand. I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna post this as a full video, and I'm also going to have an edited one, I think. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very happy. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, well. Goodbye, everyone. It was a good stream. 47 minutes. Alright. How do I end a live stream? Oh, there we go. Alright, see you guys. Bye.